want to say for 714, Chris?
Yeah, we can just kind of talk about.
Just it's kind of our same spiel.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was just doing right now. I wanted to listen to the Instagram video that Halo Tees made because he was their first creator. And pretty much what he said is kind of what we already say. So just kind of give them a shout out, say what we're doing with them, and that's pretty much it. We could just kind of give our thoughts about 714 themselves and stuff like that. Just their normal stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, all the stuff we already say.
Yeah.
So I was gonna wear a beanie on stream, but I forgot that beanies like push my hair like way down. It's like
really
covering my face. I'm probably gonna wear it Sunday.
Yeah. Seems like it's gonna be kind of cold.
Apparently it's supposed to rain.
Yeah.
And thankfully the brewery we're going to Saturdays indoors, so.
Oh, okay.
The buoy?
The buoy.
The buoy.
What brewery are you guys going to?
It's called the brewery.
Oh, the buoy?
Yeah. It's a nice little place. They got like board games and stuff. Stuff to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'll run the Twitch ad real fast, and then we can go.
It has been tweeted.
And then we can just hit the ground running and just be like, okay, we're close to 30 minutes.
Yeah, this week I won't do the shake on stuff. We'll just get right into the depressing stuff of Ducks hockey of the past week.
Get right into being upset.
Yep, second just started. I have it on my iPad here, so have some live reactions to how this goes.
Well, the good thing is, as of 34 minutes ago, JFresh's little algorithm thing he's using for the playoff race has us 4% higher than where we were at.
Oh, okay.
We sure about JFresh?
I don't know if that's like because of the current score.
I've always been a JFresh hater. His Patrick Laine picture just pisses me off.
What?
He doesn't use that anymore.
Picture, it just pisses me off for some reason. It's just one of those irrational things I get mad about.
You know? All right, let me just retweet the tweet, and then we can get going.
Okay.
It's funny. I opened Twitter to do that, and then I looked at other tweets, and then shut my phone. All right. So what, 161?
Yes.
Something like that.
Something like that, he says.
Vibes are not great.
Are we
161?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Hi.
161 vibes.
With Sammy Clinches. We're running out of food and supplies. We're running out of ammo.
Yeah, definitely running out of ammo.
We're running out of water. Our water supply is getting poisoned.
Yeah, so
was
it last week?
SOS.
SOS. Episode 161, like we said, brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network. Follow them everywhere on socials. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Was it last week or the week before? We did something different where we recorded pretty much pregame. Was that last week?
Yeah,
that was before the Blues game. Yeah.
Okay, it's all bunching up to me. But this week, if you're joining us live, thank you. Dedication right there, because the Ducks are currently in the second period against the San Jose Sharks right now. We're doing something a little different. I'm going to be on the road tomorrow, so we couldn't record tomorrow night. I'll be on my way to the Orange Counties. So we're going to try this.
Country.
I will be in the Orange Country.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. I got the Ducks. we'll get some live reactions here to Ducks Sharks. It's 2-0 right now. Ducks, just about 4 minutes into the second period. We'll see how this goes.
This is the best uniform matchup in the entire league by
It's
far.
pretty great. It's pretty great. Two of the best logos.
Yeah, they just need to have a color on color matchup. Just do it.
Next season, I'm sure you'll see it.
Yeah.
But
call your local representative and tell him you want this.
We tried something new and it did not go well.
No.
Vibes have been low. Things have just gone off the rails a little bit. It is
a little bit.
I would not say dire, but it's not great.
It's not
great.
They're not making it easy on themselves. That's for sure.
No.
Very ironic. We named the episode "Enjoy the Ride," and then the ride fell off a cliff.
I almost felt like instant regret.
It's like
with the title name, because I'm like, how am I gonna tweet this stuff out and sell this episode?
Have you guys written Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like we're on the Indiana Jones ride. We're in the snake portion where the big ass snake hisses at you. That's where we're at in this ride,
Yeah. So
yeah,
last week, like we said, we recorded pregame Ducks Blues. Ducks go on to lose to the Blues 6-2. To play like that at home, not great. not great. They did score first. I think it was Beckett. Was it Beckett?
I honestly
don't remember.
I don't remember.
It's not important.
I have tried to shut out the last.
Yeah. So, live update. Ducks just scored again.
Did they really?
Alex Killorn.
I haven't. Oh, yep. There we are. Alex Killorn.
Sorry, Lou. I'll wait.
Oh, you have the real app. Get off the real app, better.
I'm not. No, I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Oh.
I'm on ESPN Plus.
How are you in Arizona and saw it before I do? I'm like, I'm away from the arena. What the heck?
It's a nice pass by Seneca. Oh, it went off a Sharks defenseman, right to Killorn, empty net to put it in.
That's
beautiful. It's a peepaw goal.
That's a great pass by Beckett.
So, yeah, 3-0 Ducks right now.
Well, it wasn't even a pass; it was a deflection goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
But embarrassing. Ducks Blues was an embarrassing effort. In the notes, I literally just said there's nothing really to say. Just that the Ducks scored first. They lose 6-2. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about with the Blues game?
No.
Just the same defensive mistakes as usual that popped up.
Lots of turnovers.
This is who they are.
They got their asses worked. That's really all that can be said. Like that was. We've lost some bad games this year, but that was an ass kicking.
That was bad, yeah. There was nothing. There was they had no fight in that game. Like they just looked dead from after they scored the first goal. They scored the first goal and everything just went to hell.
Also, the Blues have just kicked the Ducks ass in Anaheim for the last 8 years, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the reverse Flames.
They're doing that's what I say. We're the Ducks are the Calgary Flames and they're the Ducks of old.
Yeah. We're the Flames in this story. You never want to be the Flames.
Oh, I'm not the Flames I'm a person. I'm not a hockey team.
Shut the hell up.
You know what was coming. If
you're done with Ducks Blues, speaking of the Flames, that was the next opponent for the Duckies.
I was drinking alcohol from.
That was a good segue by me, kind of in a roundabout way. I didn't even realize they played the Blues. I forgot about that game.
What'd you say, Jake? You were.
I was consuming copious amounts of alcohol during that game.
That's
so
good.
I was kind of distracted from that one. We watched it. We were watching it at the birthday party we were at, but
okay,
we were all.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
All drinking alcohol and
having
a grand old time.
I will say this was the last game before I got hacked on Twitter.
Yeah, Chris got
Um,
hacked.
I got hacked. Yeah, but Ducks. We'll talk about that after this.
I
'Cause
hope you
that
get
was
to
weird.
host that podcast with Google and Spotify though.
How stupid. How stupid. So this was a back-to-back. The Blues Flames was back-to-back of Friday, Saturday, home back-to-back set, which is rare. I think it was like their second or third of the season though. Ducks lose
I think it's
5-3.
third.
Ducks score first again
Yeah.
in this game. But after that, they give up 4 unanswered. They go down 4-0. And then they're like, wait, we're in a game. We should
Gave up
probably try
a
to play it.
Ryan Strome goal in the most Ryan
You
Strome
knew
way
that,
possible.
yeah, you knew that was coming. You just knew it.
Honestly, good for him. I wasn't mad about that goal. I think that was deserved.
I wasn't upset because of who scored it. It was just kind of one of those like, yeah, you knew that was coming, but it just was like the dagger of like, yeah, there's no coming back after that.
Yeah.
And
So
to their credit,
they could use a guy like Ryan Strome right now.
They could use a lot of guys right now.
To their credit, they made it interesting for a couple minutes there, but too little.
Yeah,
too
that
late.
Mason McTavish power play goal, was it?
That was pretty sick. That was a nice shot.
That was a good.
That's what we know he can do though. That's what's frustrating.
Yeah, I think they just need to put him back in the top 6.
Yeah,
just let him play with the best
team,
players and we
just need to be putting Rice. Yeah. So to correct myself, in the Blues game, it was Ryan Poehling that scored first. Beckett scored first in this Flames game. But yeah, then they gave up 4 unanswered, and then the third period, the Ducks were able to get 2 goals. Leo Carlsson, Mason McTavish, like Lou was talking about on the power play, made it 4-3, and then Morgan Frost got the empty netter. I don't want to sound like the guy that says this after the fact, but I almost tweeted out, like, when they were down 4-1, I just had the weird feeling that they were going to score 2 goals and give up an empty netter and find a way to lose, like give us hope and then give up an empty netter. And that's exactly what happened. And I should have just tweeted it out. I would have felt really nice, really cool. Still sad, but I would have been right.
You know who we need to blame this recent slide on? Fucking Tom Steyer. I am so goddamn sick of these commercials.
I'm glad I don't see those.
Oh my god.
He's bringing why is he having? Why do you hate Tom Steyer?
Because I'm tired of seeing his commercials every goddamn commercial break. And why is he showing these commercials in April, in March? It's like, show them in July, bro. What?
What kind of commercials?
Tom Steyer for governor of California.
Oh, okay.
It's just your typical political ad. It's just it literally plays every commercial break on Victory.
I'm sick of it. It's worse than those the Land Rover commercial with the mansion people. It's just, dude, it's terrible. Enough. No more.
Enough.
No mas.
This Ducks Flames game. This was Tyson Hines' debut.
Yeah, and he looked pretty good.
He looked good.
He
looks good. Yeah, this is this Ducks Sharks game that's going on right now is his 3rd game. But yeah, he's looked good. I feel like he hasn't really looked out of place or anything.
Yeah.
Anything else from the Flames?
No, because I don't really remember that game.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only memorable thing that night was I shotgunned my first beer at 28.
Nice.
I spilt it all over myself.
Did you?
Oh,
yeah.
How much beer did you actually drink from it?
We're having Miller's, I think.
Miller? Okay.
I don't know. That night's kind of a blur.
That's an easy one to drink. Nice and smooth.
All I remember is I got home and I was very wet because I had spilled like 50% of it on myself.
Delicious.
That's hot.
Delicious. One trend that's been happening on this losing streak is that the Ducks are out shooting their opponents pretty heavily.
they're just shooting everything at the goalie's chest, which is
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
Like it's
Right at the
weird.
logo.
They are playing better. It's just the same mistakes are happening over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. The turnovers, the
And-
odd man rushes are disgusting. Like it's just
And
terrible.
they're not getting the big save from Lucas Dostal or Billy Husso anymore.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it too. I think the goaltenders have been good this year. They're just not as good.
Yeah,
as
and
previous
I have been seeing some things, at least in my mentions, that are talking about Dostal being like bad or terrible, and it's like we need to back it down a little bit. Like,
Yeah, you just
this
take a
goalie
deep
is
breath
not
from
bad.
that take.
Yeah, that
No.
I'm not dealing with any of that. He is a very, very, very good goaltender.
I mean, he's obviously having a down season
Yeah,
somewhat,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's still he is not the main reason why the Ducks are sliding.
Definitely not. And we've talked about it
No.
a couple times this season that we know that he's not really having the best season, but he's not having a terrible season.
I think a lot of it too is he's played his highest amount of games ever in a season.
Right.
Right.
And the
I mean,
Olympics.
You also
including the
really
Olympics.
can't fault him, I think, for a lot of the defensive breakdowns in the Calgary game.
Mhm.
Or no, Husso played Calgary. I mean, they didn't help Husso
Well,
out
all
for
of them.
they didn't help Husso out whatsoever. Like four breakaways and just
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
no one there to help him. It's like when you're leaving your goalie, both your goalies out like that, like it's not a recipe for success.
No. But yeah, I mean, workload definitely is a factor, but I mean, like, he's still having a good year, even though it's a down year. You know what I mean? Like, he's still playing really well, even though he's not up to like the standard that maybe we are used to or expect him to be. But I feel like the defense, I don't know if it's worse this year than last or if it's a little bit of kind of the same recipe out there, but the defense has been terrible.
Wait,
and everybody knows that.
Why is Scotty Pippen is at the game again?
Is he?
Why is Scotty Pippen at the game again?
He just he
loves his Ducks.
He loves his Ducks.
He loves his Ducks, man.
That's so weird. I am perplexed.
But like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that our goalies don't deserve any blame because they haven't had the most like steady season. But they're definitely not the root of they're not the root of the problem by any means.
He looks high as hell too.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, good for him. I mean,
yeah. But
I think the reason why it's so noticeable this year is we were so used to the goaltending being good despite being just straight ass.
Yeah.
So it's like now that the team's at least scoring and doing that in excess when they're on, it makes the goaltending look by default worse, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, to your point, Dostal is having a little bit of a rough time, and whether you say it's workload or what, like I think that was
he
kind
gives
of
up a lot of he gives up a lot of tip shots, like the tip passes and stuff.
Yeah, teams
when the
teams
puck
know
is
that
tipped,
for sure.
He doesn't save those a lot.
But I think a lot of that also comes down to why are those guys not being held tighter in coverage if you know that's a weak spot of your goalie.
Yeah,
and you know teams are going to exploit it. Like,
Christ,
take the stick away, get in the guy's way. I mean,
make it harder for him to get these tips. Like, there's too many of these instances where these guys are just chilling in front of Dostal and just like not even being touched, and they're allowed to just stand there and tip pucks all night. And it's just like, how can you expect a goalie to make a split-second save when the puck's getting tipped at the top of the crease? Like, what are you expecting? But I don't know. I think Dostal's been fine. I mean, he could be better, obviously. There are nights where, there are saves that he kind of needs to make, but overall, when I think of this team, Dostal's not
He
the
is
first
low.
problem
He is
on
low
the
on the
list.
problems that they have.
Yeah.
That's a good segue into the Nashville game because that
Yep,
was
Ducks
just
Preds.
that was
Hoy.
just
That was just a
everything.
mistake. That was a mistake-filled game. And they played. I thought they played okay in the first period too.
First period was good. Again, they've had a couple of those where the first period's good, and then it all just kind of unravels after that.
Mhm.
They played 8 defensemen
Oh yeah,
because for
Oh.
some
I had a-
reason
I
we
freaking
can't.
lost that. I lost my shit in the group chat that we're in with the mouse and all them.
It was kind of perplexing to have 8 defensemen dressed.
Yeah, so Olin Zellweger played on the fourth line as a winger.
along
If you
with
didn't
Moore.
watch, yeah,
Who was centering it? Paling?
Washy.
Washy.
Tim Washy. Yeah, it was Tim Washy, Olin Zellweger, and Ian Moore.
Just insane.
I didn't
Insane.
think Olin Zellweger actually like terrible at winger.
I
But-
think of all the defensemen to put as a forward, Zellweger is certainly
That would be the guy. Yeah.
the most forward minded, I'd say. But
Yeah.
at the same time, the issue that arises from that is, yes, you have 8 defensemen all healthy and currently with the team, but you don't need to play all 8 of them.
right.
And
like,
I know
call up Nikita Nesterenko or
Anybody. Any forward. Get the sax man outside. Jesus. You don't need to
that
be-
was
like
that was pretty rough.
Yeah.
we've had some lineup choices over the years. It was a meme there for the longest time of Corbinian and Holzer having to play forward in
Right.
you know,
Oh my God.
in a
Holzer,
pinch
yeah.
because there were so many people hurt and having this guy play there or what have you. But that was one. I think it's because it's coming from Quenneville. Like you'd expect a coach like him would kind of be stuck in that, like, no, we need a legit solid 4 lines, even if we're having call ups. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's just like I wouldn't expect a coach like that to do something like that, and it was a choice.
It was.
And it did not pay off.
It did not. Out of all the games this happens, would it surprise you that the Ducks were shut out in this game? It probably shouldn't.
I do think their goaltender,
Oh my God! Yeah,
he was good.
Annanen.
Annanen.
He had
Yeah,
he
How
had
do you
the
say his name?
highest.
Justice or Eustace?
Eustace.
Eustace.
He had the highest rated like goals saved performance like ever. I think
Yeah.
they said in the history of tracking that stat. So that just kind of was the story of the night. They got
Yep.
goalied, but also played like hot ass still.
Their
They did.
their defense was open for business. By open, I mean they just didn't play defense.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
were open.
I don't know where I was going with that.
It was a nice little 7-Eleven. Oh, live update. Leo, never mind. Leo Carlson had a partial breakaway there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Annanen had a
I'm just now
ridiculous
seeing the
game.
breakaway.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. So the Ducks outshot Nashville in that game 43-25. Not really sure how many you could really say were dangerous shots though. I am a fan of just shooting from everywhere, but when you're needing a goal, you kind of got to try to look for the quality over quantity, and they didn't do that against the Predators. It was you could probably split that the shots on goal total. You could probably split it in half.
Bucket just tried to do a 360 move to the goal.
Oh, okay. Live updates. It's 3-0 Ducks still against the Sharks, out shooting the Sharks 18-6. And there's about 4.5 minutes left in the second period. The Ducks were up 2-0 before the Sharks even registered a shot in this game. So that was kind of cool to see. We were out shooting
This
them
is their
7-0.
best game in a long time.
Let's
So
just
up to this
let's
point, I
hold
mean,
our
there's
butts for a
still
little. Yeah, let's
there's still a whole period to go.
still squeezing the
but
cheeks over here.
they're
Joe
playing-
Kelly's
they're
randomly
playing-
at the game.
Really? I love Joe
Yeah.
Kelly.
Him and his wife.
I love Joe
Is he
Kelly.
still playing,
I
or
don't
is he
think so.
retired?
That is a good question.
He was at a Ducks game earlier,
Yeah, that
In
was
the
like
season.
2 weeks, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
something like that.
Is he a Ducks fan?
I hope he is. I love that guy.
The
I
Mouse
don't like him.
provided us with an update that Utah is beating Nashville 4-1. So that kind of
That's good
Kinda-
news. That's
Yeah.
good news for the Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
we do in fact love our
Yeah.
memories.
The Golden
okay,
Knights
man.
are up.
Wow.
Golden Knights are up 2-0 on the Kraken, and the Kings are beating the Canucks 2-1.
Those two
So-
results aren't great, but
We'll kind of get into the playoff picture after our ads in a little bit, but kind of talk about what the Ducks need to do points wise here. We'll talk about that in a second. But Ducks Preds, like we said, not good. 5-0 shutout loss. Not a ton to talk about because there was just not a ton happening for the Ducks in this one. Like you said, got goalied. It was bad.
and their defense was just bad again.
Yeah, they gave up a shorthanded goal, made it 3-0,
Their
and
power-
I kind of just
Their power play also has been just terrible.
terrible, just ugly.
At this point, it's not a coaching issue on that. I think it's just the personnel. They're not good players.
I don't know. I think there's some kind of strategy that needs to be switched up. Something needs to be changed because I feel like
This group has been these units have mostly been the same though for years now, and just no improvement by.
I don't know
and
if
they've
it's
had,
like
They've had like 3 or 4 power play coaches, and just nothing's changed.
yeah.
So
I can't
don't know.
stand the power play like entry into the zone. Like I can't stand it. It doesn't work. All a team has to do is stand them up at the blue line and they're lost. They don't like to dump it in on the power play. They can't skate it in half the time, and the entire power play is being played in the goddamn neutral zone. Like it's terrible to watch. It's just so weird. A team can
Macklin
look
line's giving them problems right now.
Yeah. It's so crazy that a team can look so much better 5-on-5 than if they have the man advantage. It's like your opponent has one less player. Like, what the hell's the matter with you? But yeah, that's unless you have anything else, that's it from the Ducks games that have happened since we last recorded. Like we said, Duck Sharks going right now. I did want to say we talked about Tyson Hines a little bit. Like I said, he's looked pretty good. I wanted to show you or tell you they talked about it on the broadcast, his ice time in his debut was pretty nuts. If the NHL app will allow me to click on his face. Hold on a second. So the game against Calgary, his first game, he had total time on ice 23 minutes 22 seconds.
Oh man, Troy hit the post.
He had 4 shots. I thought he looked good. And then against the Preds, he played 13-13. Not sure what it's looking like tonight for the big man, but he's on the third pairing tonight. So he's looked good, man. I like him. He's a big dude.
Yeah,
He's got a really, really good shot.
He is most definitely a Pat Verbeek defenseman.
Yes.
Be real.
Yeah,
little-
yeah.
Little.
I hope he sticks around for a while. I like him. I hope we see what he turns into as a Duck. But that's pretty much it for the Duck stuff. I did want to bring up we got a DM here on Instagram asking if we could bring this up on the podcast. So I said, of course, why not?
Before you do that, Tyson
go ahead.
Hines has played 10 minutes tonight.
And the second
10,
period just
okay.
ended, and it's still 3-0, and they've looked pretty good so
3-0.
far today.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You said 10 minutes?
He's played 1050.
He's played 10? Okay, cool. So we were asked by, I'll shout you out here. Roski, it's ROSKYYG on Instagram. If we could get the word out that the LA Kings Valley Ice Center is being partially demolished and the main rink could be gone soon.
Yeah, they're like destroying the main part of the rink, and it would literally be like a practice rink to.
Wait, what are they demolishing?
LA Kings Valley Ice Center.
Yeah, like they're tearing out Panorama City. Yeah, so they're tearing out like the main rink and like all the other like facilities, and they're trying to just leave like a half sheet of ice.
Jesus. So the rink is home to hundreds of players, families, and kids who may suddenly have nowhere to go. LA already has very limited ice space, and losing this rink could permanently impact youth hockey and skating in the San Fernando Valley. So if you want to help, I already signed the petition. If you would like to do the same, you can go on Instagram and follow save_LA Kings Valley Ice. They have 477 followers, and you can sign the petition. They have the change.org link in their bio, and they have all the news and information you need about the rink right on their page. Go sign the petition, and let's try to help save this rink and get the word out. That would be terrible to see this rink kind of, just disappear, and you, like they said, have all these players have nowhere to play, and they said it's partially being demolished, and most people have no idea. So
yeah, a lot of people found out, I think, through like a Facebook post. If I'm remembering what I read, it like got posted somewhere on like a Facebook group like a week or two before the demolition was supposed to start.
Jesus.
So like they didn't really give anybody a heads up about it. I mean, it's important. Like the rink we play at is King's own. And say what you will about like rink to rink around here. The more rinks we have in California, the better.
Yeah.
Obviously, California is kind of, I wouldn't say it's become a hotbed for hockey, because I feel like we're still kind of second, third fiddle to like your soccers or your baseball here.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see how like we're starting to get players in places that came from California. Like, you have your Caleb Barnes, your Cam Yorks, like kids that grew up here, the Robertsons, like California is never going to be the premier hockey spot, but the more rinks to get, kids on the ice or people just playing in general, the better.
Right.
And it's kind of shitty having the city just kind of roll in, and granted, like you don't know the logistics of it, but tearing down a facility like that and essentially displacing a bunch of kids that all like play there is, pretty shitty.
Yeah.
You go from that, I think closest rink to Panorama City is probably, I mean, if I had to guess, maybe like Westminster, or if you were to drive to like El Segundo. But even then, you go from what probably was a nice like family rink that was cost efficient, the little asterisk there, because hockey is not a very cost efficient sport.
No.
Definitely a drainer of the bank account, but like, limiting those options just does nothing but hurt.
Do we have anything
in the long run
else?
What was that, Lou?
Do we have anything else to talk about? Because we're at
Okay. No, that's it. Just
you told me to keep track of the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything.
I didn't hear you.
But yeah, let's save the LA Kings Valley Ice Center. Like I said, go follow them on Instagram, sign the petition, get the word out. Save_LA Kings Valley Ice. Give them a follow. Shout them out everywhere, and let's help save this rink. Other than that,
the mouse said Trevor Moore I'm assuming both Robertson brothers.
Yep.
Colin, Dahlia, Boo Bennett, Emerson, Edom, Dustin Wolf all came through the LA Kings or LA region owned rinks.
Oh, really? It's important,
Yeah.
man.
And he also said the
important.
Kings better beat the Canucks or else I'm going to drive to El Segundo and ask for Twitter support.
Jesus, yeah, Twitter support sucks ass.
Sorry,
Calling
buddy.
you out. Yeah.
Did you call him?
I didn't call, but yeah. So if you don't know, I said it earlier. My Twitter did get hacked. I don't think I'm getting it back. We've exchanged
Everyone
some
go
emails.
vote for him though.
I've exchanged some emails, and it's kind of talking in circles. You can tell that I'm just not talking to a human, so that sucks. So yeah, I just kind of made a new account, and I'm starting from scratch over there on the Twitter machines. It kind of sucks, mainly for the podcast. Like I've had that Twitter account since 2009. I've put a lot. I've built it up and everything with hockey people, and it was nice for the podcast reasons to kind of push podcast stuff onto it. And now starting over kind of allows the podcast stuff to maybe take a little bit of a hit when it comes to exposure. But starting over, if you want to follow me on Twitter, LAPCJK. The CJK stays, but CJK Chell, she's dead. She's gone. RIP.
Rip.
Big rips.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious to me that Scottie Pippen is there again.
Let's jump into what's on tap.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to be at the games like Scottie Pippen,
Yep.
leads us into what we're gonna close out the episode with here, because
Yes,
this is
sir.
gonna be a shorter one.
We're shooting for a short one.
As you could tell, we did not really have the motivation to want to talk about the last couple games because
Yeah, it's been pretty ass.
were straight ass.
Yeah. What's on tap? In partnership with Noble Ale Works, you mentioned the late arrivals podcast. When you get a beer or close your tab, you get 10% off on game days, home or away. When the Ducks are home, Noble provides free game parking, and the Ducks are only home for one more game after tonight against the Sharks. There's only one period left in this Ducks Sharks game, and then Fan Appreciation Night is on Sunday against the Canucks. LAP will be there. Lou, are you going to be going
Going where?
to the game? The Ducks Canucks.
I am not.
No?
I am not.
I was going to say, if you want to get tickets, I'll come pick you up. Roll the windows down. We'll put it out. We'll sing.
We'll see, but probably not.
Okay. Me and Jake will be there at least. If you want to come say hi. Sunday, the Ducks Canucks. Tuesday, the Ducks are in Minnesota to take on the Wild, and then the season finishes up on Thursday night next week against the Predators in Nashville. 3 big games. We will see how the remainder of this Ducks Sharks game goes to determine how these next 3 games, how much they matter. The Sunday game against Vancouver will definitely matter. We'll just see about the Tuesday, Thursday games, but they need at least 2 wins, man. 2 wins and maybe an OT loss at the moment would probably clinch a spot. They're right.
They're still most likely going to. It's just
they're
not
in a
good.
Yeah, they control their own.
It's just
destiny,
not going to be
which is-
first place anymore.
Yeah,
Which I mean,
they control their own fate, which is nice to. You want to be in that position, but they've just been kind of falling down a bit. But the Sharks game so far, we'll see how the third period plays out. But like we said, next
Good
3
40
games
minutes.
for you.
Good 40 minutes.
714tickets.com. Grab your tickets to Fan Appreciation Night to come see the Duckies and Canuckies, and it's a giveaway. I know tonight is Angels Night at the Ducks Sharks.
Shout out Jared Weaver and
Jared
Adam
Weaver's
Kennedy.
there, yeah. Ducks Canucks.
Is he the only one that showed up?
I mean, they only took a picture of Weaver and Adam Kennedy. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's always there too. I feel like.
The Angels need a mascot.
I mean, technically they have one again. It's the little angel boy.
little angel
It's
boy?
from like the 60s. He was
okay.
on like the programs.
Oh, I've seen it. I like that. That's cool.
And people thought that they were maybe teasing like a secondary logo or like another like
Rebrand.
city. Yeah, like maybe that's what like the City Connect was gonna be,
Mhm.
but
They
just-
don't need to change that City Connect. That City Connect's very good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the technically the little angel boy is.
I like that.
I will say
I'm
there's
kind of sad
something.
they killed the rally monkey. The rally monkey isn't really like prevalent anymore. And I mean,
Really?
I mean,
That
the angels
sucks.
have been ass, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. But
I do like the
Every
rally
time I go to the game, they always show the rally monkey on the board. On the
well, yeah, they
video
still
board.
show them, but it's just like I don't know. It doesn't have the same like oomph it used to. I mean,
I
maybe
will
it's
s-
because of how bad they are. Where it's just like really you're trotting him out here, and
Right.
we're down
will
by
say-
7 in the 9th.
I will say there's something funny about the Ducks having their biggest game in like 8 years on Angels Night.
Yeah. I hated the other night. It was the biggest game of the
Dude.
season, and it's against Nashville. I was getting war flashbacks, and they lay an egg. It's like, fuck. But like I said, 714tickets.com. Use promo code LAPTIX. That's LAPTIX, all caps. You get 10% off and 5% towards future purchases. So grab your tickets for Fan Appreciation Night. There's a giveaway. I think it's the first 10K fans will get a Ducks soccer jersey, which I am pumped about. I need to get my hands on that. I'm going to circle back to 714, but follow Ducks Talk, Ducks.talk on Instagram for all Ducks news and fun graphics. Hopefully we get a nice win graphic tonight. And follow Enchanted Sugar Co. as well on Instagram and buy yourself some goddamn cookies. They're delicious.
Some GD cookies.
Uh-huh. But 714 tickets. We are doing something else with them now. We are going to be part of their creator program. So we want to shout out 714 tickets for including us in this. It's so much fun. I am so glad that we're working with them, and I'm glad they came to us with this. And it's all thanks to pretty much all of you that listen and use our code. I said it last week, and I mean, I'll say it all the time. We would not have this partnership as long as we've had without you guys using our code. So
Yeah,
it's all
we
thanks
talked
to you.
about it last episode, and it was
Yeah.
partially because of the conversation we had with them. But
Yeah,
it bears repeating that we get a lot of usage out of that code, and even if you don't listen to the pod, like if your friend sends you this, tells you to use the code, like that's appreciated. I've had plenty of people be like, hey, like someone told me to use this. I know Chris, you've said that you've gotten DMs like that before, just like,
Yeah.
hey, thanks. And
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really cool.
Yeah, I know a few people who've used it. So
Yeah, and I love that 714 approached us to do this, and they believe in us, and it was a really nice chat we had with them, and they're great people. I mean, you can't ask for a better ticket service, in my opinion. I mean, there's no service fees. You're dealing with real people, and they're great people, and they're always there to help. Like I said, I had some trouble with my tickets when I went to Buffalo, I think 2 seasons ago. I called them, had it resolved, and I had the tickets in my email all within like 10 minutes from when I did the phone call. So it was just great. They're great people. So if you want to support not only 714 tickets, but us, the show, please continue to use our code. We are going to be getting down the line here, we'll be getting our own like specialized link that will direct you to, and that will you use our code in that link. Our code isn't changing. Our promo code will still be LAPTIX, but we'll have a special link moving forward, and we'll get that in maybe a couple months, I think they said. But so yeah, keep using it. We appreciate you, 714. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this and be part of your creator program. This is really, really cool, and hopefully we have some fun events in the future with 714. And yeah, keep using it. LAPTIX, LAPTIX. And other than that,
some guy in the Crash Upon Discord said if the Ducks win this game, they could clinch on Saturday.
on Saturday,
Yeah.
yeah, if the Oilers beat the Kings.
we
Go
are
Oil, go baby.
We are all Oilers fans.
So yeah, I'm gonna skip. So some really quick news. The Islanders fired their coach Patrick Wall and hired Pete DeBoer, and the Devils fired their GM. So this is like the season of firing dudes with like 5 games left of the season. I don't know what's in the water this year. Very weird stuff going on, but hopefully the Islanders, they're looking to get the coaching bump that the Vegas Golden Knights have with Tortorella. They haven't lost a game under Tortorella yet. So maybe the Islanders, they did win tonight. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But Devils are going in a new direction. I know the fans have been wanting their GM out for a while. We got our first round. We got a matchup in the first round already set. Wild and Stars. So new Minnesota versus old Minnesota. I'm very excited for that one. I love how much the fans hate each other.
They've been duking it out apparently tonight. Like,
yeah,
been crazy.
So that'll be a fun first round series. And then really quick, please join our LAP bracket challenge. We're back with the bracket challenge. I think we've done it every year as a podcast, I think.
I still need to join that. Remind me like before.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably be tweeting it out a lot over the weekend. Just little reminders to join. We got a handful of people in there so far. And I know a lot of people will probably join more so once the brackets are pretty much set and teams are in, everyone's clinched. So, but LAP bracket challenge, go check it out. Our league is it's not private, it's public in the NHL bracket challenge. If you want to search our league, it's just LAP bracket challenge. And other than that, like Lou said, the Ducks, if they can hold on tonight, they will. They have a possibility of clinching a playoff spot as soon as Saturday. So right now the Ducks are at 87 points. They're third in the Pacific. You got the Preds, who are the second wild card, but you don't have to worry about the Predators or the second wild card. The team you're looking at is the first team outside of the playoffs, which right now is the LA Kings, who have 83 points. They're playing right now. Say they win tonight against Vancouver. They should. They're currently winning 2-1 in the second. So say they win, they'll have their 78th game, and they'll have 85 points. So they'll have 4 games left. That means the most points the Kings can finish the season with would be 93. If the Ducks can hold on, they would have 89. So yeah, I don't know if they could clinch on Saturday. If the Kings would have to lose tonight too, I think.
So some guy on Discord said the Wild beat the Predators in regulation. The Flyers beat the Jets in regulation. The Sharks lose to the Canucks in any fashion. All 3 have to happen for the Ducks to clinch on Saturday.
Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, I mean, if the Kings can lose Saturday, their number drops to 91 that they can finish the season with, and the Ducks would literally be right now. They're 2 wins away from 91 points, so they're right there. They're knocking on the goddamn door. I need them to bust it down. Stop with the quiet knocking. Bust the shit down. We need to get in. We haven't covered the playoffs as a podcast yet.
As Marshawn Lynch once said, "Run through a motherfucker's face."
Yes.
The Mouse said the Kings win. The Preds are the first team out, and LA will have a game in hand. Preds are the team you're watching is first out.
That would be true. Yes.
Kings can win out, and it won't matter what any other team does, which is also a very, I won't say likely scenario, because they do have that game against Edmonton, but they get to play. They're playing Vancouver, Edmonton, Vancouver, Calgary. Like,
yeah, they have a very. Seattle's in there too.
I think Seattle's.
Right, yeah.
They're done. Hate to say.
Yeah. But that's it, man. That's our episode this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did have some thoughts. We'll I'll roll through some of them here.
Yeah, we had some rants.
Just really quick. A lot of it has been summed up in just disappointment, and I had this conversation with my coworkers earlier. I think if the expectations of them like looking competent this year weren't there, and like the beginning of the season, we wouldn't be here and be as upset.
Right.
Jack, he said, choosing to be an optimist, hoping that this scuffle can be rectified today and we'll be better for it.
Jack
This
Gaines?
No.
Or Clark. Used to be Clark.
Oh.
So we know this team's capable of making a run in the playoffs. Just hoping we'll be stronger and come out better for going through this tough stretch. He said, if Gudas suits up today, I'll eat everything I've said about him as a captain because the team needs a leader right now. There's no bigger moment for him in his Ducks career than today. Lead us and help us get it back on track. I think they said he was at practice, but he was in a non-contact jersey. So
Yeah, he was running.
Cutter's still not practicing.
I hope Cutter's there Sunday. I need to see my Cutter.
I think if I had to guess, I think he's done for the regular season, and we'll see him back in the playoffs.
Hopefully. David said the worst part is my expectations weren't even close to high before the season. They raised the bar with how much fight and relentlessness they had in them, and like the flip of a switch, they turn it off. I know it's because they're young, but impossible to lower my expectations now.
And that's
Very valid. That is very
that's
valid.
Very valid.
They're also just streaky, the Ducks.
There's
been multiple times they just gone on a long winning streak and then they followed up by a long losing streak and then
it's been very hard to stay. It's been very hard to stay kind of like level headed though, because like, you know, he makes a good point. Like we weren't expecting this. Like we were hoping maybe they're fighting for a wild card, but we weren't expecting them to be in the month of April or even end of March and you're in first place. You have a chance to win the division. I mean, no one expected the Pacific to be as bad as it is.
We were expecting them to be a playoff team based off of Verbeek saying that they were ready to be a playoff team.
But they 100% raised the bar, and now, we're kind of pissed off.
I'm not pissed off really, but I will say this: they're having the season that they should have had last season. No matter what happens, they're having the season that they should have had last season, and it just goes to show that the Greg Cronin era was a massive waste of time for everyone involved.
Yep. Greg Cronin. If any of your buddies are listening to this, or maybe you're tuning in because Greg Cronin was mentioned, if you're looking for something like that, you might be a decent person. I don't know you personally, but we don't miss you. We don't miss you.
Scott had said the question I've been pounding all week was why have they been so reluctant to bring players up from San Diego?
That's what I want to know. I have no idea.
Is it because of roster limitation, or is it because San Diego's that poor in developing? I think both can be true because technically the goals are fighting for a spot in the AHL playoffs, which I don't think they've been in a spot like that since like 2018.
It's been maybe? A bit, yeah. It's been a bit.
Is that Matt McIlvain still their head coach?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they fired him.
I was thinking about that the other day though. Like this whole season, we really haven't had a lot of call ups.
I mean, we got lucky with the injury bug, and it just I can't say we got lucky because it hit at the wrong fucking time. But we went through the season with very little injuries. Everything was either somewhat short term or guys kind of filled in the gaps where like Terry and Granlund missed.
Yeah.
Okay, last one from Mr. Desert Shark. He is in the chat. So I'll have a soft side for Anaheim despite my love for San Jose, but my pain will always be worse than yours. So no question, y'all deserve better. Vegas is still trash. Bring back the Coyotes. And he said Raising Cane's has honey mustard if you ask nicely.
I didn't know that. I like me some honey mustard.
I didn't know that. I don't go to Cane's because Cane's is just mid chicken. It's just flavorless chicken.
Dude, didn't you eat Cane's like daily for a while? What are you talking about?
I used to, but I just got tired of the flavorless chicken.
Maybe that's why you got tired of it, because you're eating it every day.
It's chicken made by white people. You could just tell. They don't use seasoning. Use some fucking seasoning on your chicken, goddammit.
Well, when you get
white people chicken,
when you get the chicken tenders in a bag, I don't think you really have a choice whether they have seasoning on it.
Yeah. Oh boy, we just had a collision.
Did we?
VL, and he's not looking good. think it was
Am
VL
I
and
live?
McTavish.
I'm not live. Oh shit!
Was it
I
McTavish?
wasn't live.
Mr. Plow in the chat said Canes' ass. I hate mayonnaise, so that cancels their sauce. Best thing is their bread and fries.
The
Those are
fries
Lou's.
good.
Well, no, Lou, you like the fries. You just don't like the bread.
No. The
Oh
bread
no, I
sucks.
thought VL and McTavish collided, but VL just blocked a shot right off the kneecap.
Oh,
God damn.
that's gonna leave a.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Cool. We'll leave everybody
Vegas
to watch
Vegas
the
is-
last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, enjoy the third period, the remainder of it. Hopefully the Ducks can hold on, and we will be very happy going into Fan Appreciation Night on Sunday. 3 games to discuss next week at this time. We will see if we're feeling good or not about what's coming. Will we be in off-season mode, or are we looking at playoff hockey? We'll see. So we'll see you next week.
We'll
Thanks as
try and
always.
tweet out wherever we're going to hang out.
Yep.
During intermission. Feel free to stop by. We're
Yep.
socially awkward, but
Yep.
you know,
We'll be socially awkward together. It's a great experience.
it'll be a big group of people being socially awkward.
Yeah, dude. I'm bringing out the LAP pucks that were made. I'll give you guys some. And if you
Hell
meet
yeah.
us, maybe I can find a way to get you some because I'm probably not going to be able to bring them into the arena. So maybe we'll do parking garage pucks. Just meet the parking garage.
Just
and get
meet
some
Chris at the car.
pucks. Yeah. All right. We'll see you. Well, we'll talk to you next week, and hopefully I see a bunch of you at the game. So go Ducks.
Bye.
Bye.